Alright, so today we have, I wouldn't say a mystery unboxing, but it's an unboxing. So I said I'd do another unboxing video, and I picked this up probably 6 months ago, maybe a little longer. And I thought, well, you know, I was pretty excited to get this. I'll make an unboxing video out of it, and I never got around to it. So here we are. Better late than never. I always have a hard time trying to do these unboxing videos just because it's, for whatever reason, I don't do a good job, I think, trying to make them and make them watchable. It's, I guess the spot here that I try to film at maybe isn't big enough, so it's a little bit tricky, but fair, you know, we'll give her a shot and see how it goes. Hopefully nothing's broken because it's far past the time to do a return, but it is what it is. Let's see. There should be two things in here. If I can ever get this thing out. It's always hard to get this out without making a mess. But at least it's packed well. So there's the one thing, and should be one more thing. There we go. So obviously we got two things from Diecast Masters. Alright, so we got two boxes here. One big one, one little one. Which one should we do first? I guess we'll do the little one first. Kind of work ourselves up. Alright, so depending how familiar you are with the Diecast Masters item numbers, you already know what this is. Yeah, when I first saw that DM was going to do these tins, I was not a fan. I thought it was just a dumb gimmick, and I thought it was kind of ridiculous, and I just wasn't on board, especially if it was going to make the models cost more. But apparently, it costs just as much to do these tins as it does to do the plastic and the cardboard boxes. And everything ships a whole lot better in these. So I am on board. Like I said, once I kind of heard that it doesn't change the cost at all, and you honestly end up with a better product, it's a great idea. And plus, I mean, I don't know. It's just... Like I said, I wasn't on board at first, but I am now. So, this is a Cat 301.7 Cr Mini Excavator. When they first come out with these, I was pretty excited. Like, oh, that's really cool. It's awesome to get a mini excavator from Cat. Can never have too many of those. Let's see here. Oh, look at there. He don't come in the... He's not glued to the seat. That's nice. Oh, he's even got his own little cubby hole there. Let's see if we can get him out. You know, the idea of the little man in there operating is cool, but why does he have to look ridiculous in these orange pants? I mean, nobody wears an outfit like this on site. Nobody. Anyway, at least he's separate. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Like I said, the packing is just superior with this soft foam here. I mean, I haven't gotten anything from Diecast Masters yet that wasn't in one piece, which is really nice. You can see inside there. It's just a... Oh, my Lord, this thing is adorable. Look at that. Holy cow. What we got here? Tweezers? I don't know what this is. What in the world? Oh, yeah, look at there. Got tweezers for your fat fingers. That's fabulous. You got all kinds of little implements of destruction in there. Let's see what we got here. An old wide bucket. What else we got? Oh, I think I just knocked the camera over. Let's see, we got a hammer. And a regular bucket. And something else. Some kind of mysterious... Oh, we got an auger. Oh, isn't that cool? I kind of love this. I might have to hang on to these. Let's see here. Sorry, buddy. You're staying out. Oh, man. This thing is just cool. It's so teeny tiny. It's I really wasn't sure what to expect for this. Well, I hope it snaps in there. I don't want to break it very first. There we go. Say I don't want to break it the very first minute I got it. Man, that's just fantastic. That's a little stiff too. That's not so bad. Man, this thing is just teeny tiny. Just adorable. It's even got the little swing cylinder in there for the boom. I gotta say, right off the bat, I'm really pretty impressed by this. I mean, it really looks good for being as fine a model as it is. You even have a blade cylinder. Wonder if it moves. It does. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This thing is just great. Just great. Surprised. Really surprised at how stiff it is. Well, that's probably as far as back as that's going to go. You can see where it's not the dog bone, the bucket bracket is hitting on the stick there. Don't really want to curl in either. But that's okay. I'm willing to forgive that for how teeny tiny it is. Let's take a look at the old operator station here. That looks really good too. Like the joysticks and the armrests, they look really good. I mean, that's a little bit gobbled up in there, but honestly, again, for as teeny tiny as this is, it's fantastic. Look, you even have the little tie-down labels. This is really cool. I am very surprised at this. I see that blade's not terribly straight, but again, it's so tiny, I don't even care. I'm just amazed that they have the functionality that it does. Let's see, the auger is pretty cool. That's the old wide bucket. And the old hammer. That hammer is really pretty nice. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you've ever run a mini excavator with these wide buckets. They're nice if you got some fine grading to do, but if you try to actually like have to dig with one of these, shoo, it's about worthless. You might as well get your shovel out. These things just don't have enough, they just don't have enough, not enough weight. I know the word I want to use. I'm trying not to curse. They don't have enough weight. They don't have enough power to really, be able to dig with this. And this is just a fine grading bucket anyway. Some people call it a ditching bucket, but it's not a ditching bucket. It's fine grading. Really not meant for digging anyway, but still. Alright, so let's go to the other one. Like I said, when I seen these come out, this one's a little bit older than the other model, but still applies. When I seen them come out, I knew I wanted them and I was going to get them eventually. I just didn't know when. And I'm glad I finally did. See if we can get him out of there. He might come. Alright. Let's see which one. It's kind of hard to tell which side you're supposed to actually open. There we go. Alright, here we got a 335 FL excavator. These machines are really pretty cool. They're not a zero tail swing excavator, but they're pretty close. And they're supposed to be like a 330 equivalent or a 336 equivalent, but they're really not. They're basically like a 330 with a reduced tail swing, which when I was running the excavator digging for pipe, anytime I had any street work to do, I wanted one of these real bad. At the time, I think the equivalent was like a 328 CLR, maybe. That was kind of like the equivalent. This is before all the emission stuff started running rampant. We might be able to get this thing out of here. There we go. And anyway, I really wanted one of these just for the idea that, you could go and an awful lot of places. I don't know if that's supposed to come right out of there or not. Might just have to pull the whole thing and go from there. Anyway, you can go an awful lot of tight places and not have to worry about, I'm sure this isn't how it's supposed to come out, but it might be how we're going to get it out. Maybe we'll do a little bit of wiggling. Let's see, come on. Come on, little fella. Come on, little fella. You can do it. Good Lord. There we go. We got her now. I hope she goes back in there. Good night. Alright. So, I I don't even remember where I was. Yeah, I wanted one of these so bad, just for digging, because they got enough weight. You see, it's not a zero tail swing, but it's a reduced tail swing. They got enough weight that it's basically a 330 equivalent, and you have the digging power. And that and just having the blade on the front would have made an awful lot of road work so much easier. There's so many times where you're just, it would just be nice to have a blade. Same thing like doing a little bit of fine grading, getting ready for paving too. Like this would have been fantastic. Now, I have run a couple of the reduced tail swing excavators. You know, like I run a Deere, let's say it was a 225, an awful lot, which wasn't bad. It was a great fine grain machine, and a Deere 135 also. But oh my God, the cabs were so much smaller. It just, you had to squeeze in there to get in the cab. And I'm not fat by any stretch, but I'm a little bit of a bigger guy, and I really had to squeeze in there, put on the Crisco to fit. Anyway. Man, this thing looks pretty nice. Like I said, when they first come out, I seen that the Diecast Masters had done a really pretty good job with it, and I knew right off the bat that I was going to get one. They're too nice to ignore, and they really are. The handrails look good. The paint looks good. I like the old vent work in there. Looks like the tracks are maybe separating here a little bit. We'll see if we can run them around a little bit and take another look at them. Let's see what we got here. No, they're alright. Once again, we got old fluorescent bob in there. What's wrong with black pants? Or blue, or even brown? I'd take brown. Brown's okay. Why orange? It's like he's wearing chainsaw pants inside the excavator. Anyway, at least his hands are on the controls. I'll give him that. It'd be cool if this had a quick coupler for the bucket. It's kind of a shame that it doesn't, but I'll take it though. It's okay. The bucket looks pretty good. I like that you have the remote lines coming down here, and you have all the hydraulic lines. These hydraulic lines are probably a little bit too skinny for what they should be, but that's really okay. I don't know what that mirror is doing there. I can tell you, if I was running this thing, that mirror would be the first thing to go. I don't even know what in the heck that's for, because you can see behind yourself here, and I'm sure this thing has a camera. Yeah, it's got a camera right there, so I don't know why you really need a mirror there anyway. But yeah, that'd be the first thing to go. Good Lord. What else we got here? I'd hate to be a mechanic for this thing too. Whew. Imagine that's a day to rethink your life choices. That blade moves pretty good. I like the cylinder savers over here, the blade armor, not blade, cylinder armor. That's pretty cool, because I'm sure you need them. Now, any excavator that has a blade on it, really, you're not going to do a whole lot of pushing with it. I know Kobelco makes those blade runners, which are supposedly as nice as a 6-way dozer, but I find that hard to believe. They got to get hot, I'm sure. Man, these cylinders are stiff. That's not so bad. That's about what it should be. Can't argue with that. But yeah, like supposedly those things are as good as a 6-way dozer. You can get GPS for them, but I find that hard to believe. I've never run one. Maybe when they're brand new, they'll work like that, but you know, 4 or 5, 10,000 hours in, I can't imagine them things being great. So, anyway, I'm pretty happy. That was a pretty good box. That was two things that I've been wanting to get for a while. I'm glad they showed up in one piece, because I'd been I'd been stuck with them if they weren't, because it'd been too long. Please don't ever do that. If you buy any of these diecast models, when you get it, open up the box. It's such a gamble these days. It's completely hit or miss whether anything's going to show up in one piece. So please open the box. Anyway, that's all I got for this. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. If you want to see more unboxing videos, let me know. Next time I get a couple things, I'll hang on to them and I'll film it. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. I might just have it. If you want to see more of what I got, please subscribe to Maryland Construction Diecast. And thanks for watching.